Homes flattened or shattered, boats nowhere near water. With every new image from Grand Bahama Island, the vast scope of the devastation wrought by Hurricane Dorian becomes more apparent. Driven by that incredible loss, Bahamians in the relatively untouched city of Nassau rallied to help those on other islands.
Think of if you lost everything today, what would be your immediate need? And that's what we're calling for.
At this community center, designed to withstand a hurricane and house relief efforts afterward, they can't fill the boxes fast enough.
Bahamians are very accustomed to hurricanes, and so there really is a lot of love, a lot of solidarity. People are just looking for ways to plug in and make a big difference.
It's now been 3 days since the storm struck, and survivors on the devastated islands of Abaco and Grand Bahama are starting to get desperate.
The eye came, and that's what also saved us to head over to the clinic. The clinic is basically one out of two shelters that's holding up, that's strong, and everyone is going there. It's crazy.
There were moments of joy today as this 10-year-old was reunited with his family after being separated by the storm. Stories like that inspired Vancouver resident Ronald Munoz and his girlfriend to pitch in.
Knowing what's going on, it's kind of difficult to enjoy the vacation when you know that, other people need help.
But donations can't get far. Charter pilots are mostly grounded so that government and military aircraft have clear airspace. Right now, there's only one working runway in the disaster zone, and it can only handle one plane at a time.
It is frustrating. We have everything in place and we're all ready to go. We're really eager. We have a lot of friends and family who are directly impacted by this.
So aid groups are left waiting to access the hardest hit areas, preparing for the long haul.
And Stephen D'Souza joins us now from Nassau. And Steve, the country's prime minister held an update tonight and described his tour of a part of that devastation.
That's right. He did a flyover of Grand Bahama Island today. You'll recall yesterday he did a flyover of Abaco Island, and he said that while most of Grand Bahama Island had been underwater, the water has now receded, so that is a bit of good news. The Prime Minister also thanked Justin Trudeau, Canada's Prime Minister, for Canada's offer of $500,000 in aid, as well as some experts who are on the ground helping with recovery efforts. And the Prime Minister did also address reports of looting, saying there were localized incidents, but they are increasing security personnel in the disaster area, but dealing with some false reports that they're getting. They say it's simply causing them to divert attention and resources from much needed relief efforts that the area so desperately needs. Andrew.
Okay. Thanks very much, Steve.